学习英文字汇第217 Accountant 会计师 Accountant 会计师 She has been an accountant for 20 years. 她已经做了20年的会计师。Brass 黄铜 Brass 黄铜 Brass is formed by the fusion of zinc and copper. 黄铜是由锌和铜融合形成的。Capitalism 资本主义 Capitalism 资本主义 Capitalism is based on private ownership. 资本主义以私有制为基础。Capitalist 资本家 Capitalist 资本家 We don't like a greedy capitalist. 我们不喜欢贪婪的资本家。Component 零件 Component 零件 A car has many different components. 汽车有许多不同的零件。Contempt 藐视 Contempt 藐视 His manner was indicative of contempt. 他的态度表明了藐视。Dedicate 致力于 Dedicate 致力于 He dedicated his life to natural science. 他毕生致力于自然科学。Dependence 依赖 Dependence 依赖 You should stop your dependence on your parents. 你应该停止对父母的依赖。Diminish 减少 Diminish 减少 We should try to diminish the loss of investment. 我们应该尽量减少投资损失。Ditch 沟渠 Ditch 沟渠 The car ran off the road into a ditch. 汽车驶离道路，跌进沟渠中。Drawback 缺点 Drawback 缺点 There are some drawbacks to work in a factory. 在工厂里工作有一些缺点。Enterprise 企业 Enterprise 企业 That enterprise earned a lot of money last year. 那家企业去年赚了不少钱。Exquisite 精致的 Exquisite 精致的 The woman had exquisite taste in clothes. 那女人对衣着有精致的品味。Fad 时尚 Fad 时尚 It was a fad for wearing ripped jeans this year. 这些年来穿破洞牛仔裤是一种时尚。Finance 金融 Finance 金融 He is an expert in finance. 他是一位金融专家。Impose 苛征 Impose 苛征 The government imposed the tax on enterprise. 政府对企业课征税。Irrigate, irrigate, 灌溉 irrigate, 灌溉 They are irrigating the land with water. 他们正用水灌溉土地。Managerial, managerial, 管理的 managerial, 管理的He had developed a special managerial skill. 他培养了一种特殊管理的技能。Maximize, maximize, 最大化 maximize, 最大化 We have to maximize the profit of the product. 我们必须最大化产品的利润。Medieval, medieval, 中世纪的 medieval, 中世纪的 Knight who was bred in medieval Europe. 骑士在中世纪的欧洲是勇敢的。Monetary, monetary, 货币的 monetary, 货币的The monetary unit of the USA is the dollar. 美国货币的单位是元。Obsolete, obsolete, 过时的 obsolete, 过时的 This usage of the word is obsolete. 这个词的用法已经过时的。Peninsula, peninsula, 半岛 Peninsula, 半岛 My house is located on the north of the peninsula. 我的房子位于半岛的北部。Precaution, precaution, 预防 Precaution, 预防You should take a precaution before you have sex. 你在发生性行为之前应采取预防措施。Preliminary, preliminary, 初步的 Preliminary, 初步的 We have made a preliminary investigation. 我们已经做了初步的调查。Prestige, prestige, 声望 Prestige, 声望 She had a high prestige in the country. 她在这个国家享有很高的声望。Proportion, proportion, 部分 Proportion, 部分A large proportion of my time is spent in studying. 我的大部分时间花在学习上。Radical, radical, 激进的 Radical, 激进的 I know you are radical in your thinking. 我知道你的想法很激进的。Refute, refute, 驳斥 Refute, 驳斥 Historical facts refute such a line. 历史事实驳斥了这样的谎言。Saturate, saturate, 使浸透 Saturate, 使浸透We laid on the beach and saturated in sunshine. 我们躺在沙滩上，浸透在阳光里。 simplicity, simplicity, 简朴 simplicity, 简朴 He wants to live a life of simplicity. 他希望过着简朴的生活。Sow, sow, 播种 sow, 播种 Let's sow our field with rice. 让我们用稻米播种我们的田地。Soy, soy, 大豆 soy, 大豆 Much of the corn and soy is fed to animals. 多数的玉米和大豆是用来喂动物。Spade, spade, 铲子 spade, 铲子 I used a spade to dig a hole. 我用铲子挖了一个洞。Spectacular, spectacular, 壮观的 spectacular, 壮观的 We watched a spectacular sunset at the beach. 我们在海边欣赏壮观的日落。Upcoming, upcoming, 即将来临 Upcoming, 即将来临 We were all enthusiastic about the upcoming holidays. 我们都对即将来临的假期充满热情。Weave, weave, 编织 Weave, 编织 Spiders weave the webs all the time. 蜘蛛一直在编织蜘蛛网。谢谢您对这教学频道的喜爱，你可以订阅此频道，并将这个铃铛打勾勾，那就可以选择所有的通知。那这样子，我们有新的影片就会传到你的手机或者是你的浏览器当中。希望你能够喜欢这个频道，也多多的来观赏本频道的影片。你也可以在 YouTube 的频道上去搜寻 Great Kid Learning 这样的频道，去点选，它就会出现在频道当中，你可以点选它。希望你能够经常的来上此频道学习，谢谢您。